Now, what is fasting? Fasting is just when you don't eat. When you're not eating, it's fasting. When you're eating, you're eating, right? So everyone has experience with fasting. Yes. Have there been any time you don't eat? Now you don't eat. You're fasting now. But we generally consider, technically speaking, fasting is when you stop eating, that's considered fasting. When we count the time lapse, so there are intermittent fasting, right? Everybody knows that has been popularized over the last maybe 10 years, 5 to 10 years, okay? So everyone knows what intermittent fasting. When you count your intermittent fasting, how do you count? When you stop eating until when you start eating again. That is called intermittent fasting, right? So we usually count when you just stop eating. But we generally consider you start fasting only 2 hours after you have eaten. It's because we want to have the time for the digestive system to go through. When food is still in your digestive system, you are still quote unquote full because you have eaten. So generally speaking, we consider fasting is 2 hours. That is also the reason why those of you who practice yoga, we always advise you, if you ask, okay, a lot of people don't ask these days. When you advise you when is the best time to do, we say 2 hours after meal. Or we say when should you practice, we say don't eat before your class, leave at least 2 hours, okay? That's why you're in a fasting state. So exercise and fasting has relationship. When you exercise, you're fasted state, your body reacts in a different way. When you are just eaten, your body works in a different way. Okay? Now, there's also one note of caution. Very long periods without food, without eating is called starvation. So there is a difference between fasting and starvation. We are talking about fasting, we're not talking about starvation.